IVM.
Namaskar, dear friend. My name is Ashish Vidyarthi, and good to see you here today on Begin the Journey. How are you? Well, welcome to the journey, except it's not just a journey. These are journeys. That's right. You and I, each one of us, same time are engaged in two journeys. One journey which is very personal, deep within us. And then there's a journey which is open to the world, open to the world's scrutiny. How is it going, my friend? How is it going? Isn't it true for you that a whole lot of this journey that we do in service of others actually comes and bites us? Therefore, that professional career of ours, it gives us a lot of reasons to be upset and angry and be unfulfilled, and we bring doses of that back into our personal life. It wasn't like this a few years back when we were home, amidst love, amidst all the people who loved us, who took care of us. Wasn't it lovely? And then real life hit us. We stepped out to make a career, and we discovered that world is not as kind as home could be. Oh yes, some of us still have problems with our home. We found things which are not good. I agree, but hasn't the world turned out very different? Let me share something very interesting with you, dear friend. As I stepped out and as I found world and life challenging, I discovered that, guess what? Ashish, you have to work for a living. And work for me meant I had to do things that I did not want to do. I had to work for people I did not want to work for. It may be similar, slightly different for you too. So look at your life. How come that professional life which takes 6 days of our week, that drains us, and we just wait for that one day, one possible day of rejuvenation, which we say as my day. It's going to be my day with me time, where I'm going to nourish myself. Imagine, dear friend, we are waiting to nourish ourselves one day, give ourselves happiness one day, so that we can go out and get consumed again for the next 6. I wanted to change it for many years. I said I have to alter it, and I have to find ways to do it. And then a few years back, I saw a glimmer of hope. I saw that one person who makes those 6 days horrible is me. Yes, my friend. I was making those 6 days horrible by saying all sorts of things about those 6 days, about making myself feel like a victim. I was saying that the work is bad, the people I'm working is bad, I don't want to do it, yet I have to do it. So here I was presenting myself as a victim. I discovered victims cannot be happy. Do you see that for yourself? Do you see that as justified that you may be, that you are not getting a good deal, still you are relegating yourself to be a victim? And a victim can never be happy. A victim is continuously experiencing being victimized, saying that poor me. And I do now laugh at myself whenever I want to brand myself as poor me. I say, oh Ashish. So after this episode, you want to say, poor Ashish. Welcome to real life, Ashish. Life will treat you the way it will treat you. Now it is up to you what you take from it. I discovered that I need to nurture my life. And my life happens to be when these two journeys, my professional journey which pays my bills, and my personal journey, which is about nurturing my professional journey and my life, they have to go in tandem. So that's why I call this the friendship conversation. Friendship between my professional and personal life. In this period of lockdown, when we have had a lot of time at home and yet we are putting in a lot of work, I saw in this an opportunity for me to actually discover the grace that life gives us by allowing us to work. When I see grace in an opportunity, it is no longer a tedium, it's a privilege. And when I see work as a privilege, so the years that I have put in at working and working really hard, as the years that I am putting in even at this moment, working and working really hard, be it as a traveler, as a speaker, as an actor, I am very, very clear. I will say thank you for this opportunity. And yes, there will be times when I will be hating it. But it's up to me to stop hating it and actually embracing it. And when I can embrace that moment, which I may not be liking, I'm very clear. I'm saying that, hey, moment, I'm living you fully because this moment is in service of that extraordinary dream that I wish to be fulfilled. Yes, my friend, how will it be if you can see this moment as a transient one, if you can locate yourself to be a traveler, not a stagnant person in this moment, but someone who's continuously moving and keep seeking the amazing in this moment. And a series of these amazing moments is going to make sure that the 6 days and the 7th one, they are all going to be different degrees of fulfillment in service of your amazing life. Dear friend, today in this episode of Begin the Journey, I wanted to initiate this conversation of having 2 journeys of our life, the internal and the professional one, become friends. Let's make friends with both these journeys. Let's not bitch about one of them. Remember, that professional journey is important to pay the bills. And the bills are paid for an extraordinary life. So embrace your life and include both the journeys in your life. Love each moment and find reasons to love it. I would love to hear your thoughts, dear friend. Do follow me on Twitter on Ashish Vid, on Instagram at Ashish Vidyarthi 1, and on my YouTube channel, Ashish Vidyarthi Official. I always love to chat with you on Begin the Journey. Till next time, cheers, love, and make friends with both the journeys. Cheers.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Let me quickly thank our sponsors on the network this week. Storytel, TheWholeTruthFoods.com, and we have a new sponsor in Syed. Thank you all so much for being part of the network. So, this is Valentine's week, and we have a bunch of stuff for you guys. So I'm going to give you a couple of episodes that you could definitely catch up with. Agla Station, Season 2, Episode 12, Be Our Valentine. Ritasha and Ayushi have a little bit of talk about love and all the rest of the stuff that goes wrong with that. On The Habit Coach, episode 396, Ashton Doctor did an episode which went into the much-debated origins of Valentine's Day. Also, do check out Candid Kannan with Siddharth Kannan featuring Govinda and his wife Sunita Ahuja. He talks to them about amazing 33 years together. But you know what, folks? If you want to hear more about these Valentine's Day things, what I suggest is go to our webpage, ivmpodcast.com/blog. And on the blog, we're going to post a bunch of different playlists that we've created for all the various major services. So if you're feeling in the mood for love, do check that out. You'll definitely enjoy it. Just a quick note on a few other noteworthy episodes this week. Nankari Kunal Vijayakar was the guest. They spoke about street food with him. On Simplified, they talk about vaccinating 1 billion people, then the logistical and administrative task in front of us. And on the Wire Talk, Siddharth talks to Devdutt Mukhopadhyay about the human cost of internet shutdowns. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.
What are some of the radical changes that are now shaping our workspace? With physical distancing and heightened safety protocols being the norm, will technology finally make its large-scale entry to the workspace? Will design as we know it change for the long term? Is it possible for the Indian commercial real estate space to adopt a 360-degree approach to sustainability? Join our hosts at the Future of Space podcast by RMZ as we deliberate with industry leaders, analysts, and bright young minds on the way forward for the workspace given the new COVID normal. Tune in to the IVM Podcasts app or wherever you stream your favorite podcasts